Hey guys, this is Eric, the unexceptional rounder, and I put YouTube videos up of me playing poker, and just thought I'd turn on the camera because I actually fired up 8 45-man sit and goes, and I already I'm gonna do a full video of the last one, but I actually won. Got first place in the last 45, and then I'm on 2 more final tables. So I kind of wish I had thought to turn this on a little sooner, but that's all right. We'll get some live action at 2 final tables. Um, yeah, the 45 man's on full tilt, pretty soft. I could not believe how terrible a lot of these players were. So we see in this one we were in ninth of ninth when we got to the final table, but we made some moves. We're in fourth now, and obviously here we're in first, and we're just gonna we're gonna use our chips. We're not gonna get out of line. We're gonna push when we need to push. We're going to fold when we need to fold. Let's see if we can get away with min raising. It might look a little stronger than it is. I could just open shove this, no problem. I just want to see if he's going to let me min raise or if he's going to be coming over the top every time. So this is more of an information thing, because if this if this three-way thing goes on for a while, I want to know if I can get away with just min raising and take it in his blinds, or if I have to shove all in every hand. Three-handed, you can be pretty aggressive and push a lot of hands around. Now here I'm going to do it again, but I kind of want him to come over the top. Okay. Alright, so we've kind of pushed him around the last couple hands. We obviously see that we can do that. Let's just do the same thing, just keep min raising. Hopefully someone will think it's weak, come over the top. It's a pretty good situation we just put ourselves in. If you've done something the last couple hands and then you get a big hand, you don't want to change things up too much. Obviously that's one, a good play by him, and two, very inconvenient from us. The fours, we'll just let those go. Now he folded to our last continuation bet. We probably have the best hand, and I don't want to get re-raised, especially if we have the best hand. So I'm just going to check behind, play pot control. The board didn't change at all, so if he bets here, pretty suspect. I have no problem calling one bet here. He doesn't. I don't know if he has a small pair or what he has, but we're going to check behind, and I think I'm going to have to call a small bet here on the river. If he has sixes and value bets it, great. I'm a little bit worried about like a pair of sixes. I think he would have bet those on the flop. I think he's got something like king jack, ace jack, something along those lines. An ace 5 here, jack 10, okay. I'm going to just get time. I'm going to fold this. Ace 5, we've got M of 7. I think we can let this go. And we're going to fold here. Alright, so now we're up to 36,000, and we were not first when we got here. We've just been grinding up, trying to get chips. Let's see, he's at 5M. The problem here is if I raise and he jams, I have to call, and I don't want to get all in with queen 6 there. Not that I don't think I'm ahead, but I mean he takes half our stack if we let him double up. So I believe that is a positive EV spot, but we're going to pass it, pass up on it. I think honestly I'm quite a bit better than both these guys. I've been chipping up on them the whole game. I've been really abusing these games a little bit. I mean, just the set. I don't know if I just got bad tables or if I did run pretty good. But let's go ahead. We gave him a walk last time, so let's go ahead and go back to raising this time. Okay, so he does go ahead and fold. I'm just going to time down for a second so that he knows, we weren't just doing it for fun, and I'm going to assume he probably had some kind of a hand there because, he let us do it twice, and then we gave him a walk and then did it again. King 8. Here, I don't actually mind. I'm going to make it 52, and then I'll call his shove. This is pretty good to get it to take the blinds when you're on the button is a lot better than take it in the small blind. I mean, I get chips from each player there, which is good. This guy's running real low. Geez, this is gonna be a call, I guess. He's got 4 big blinds. Ugh, what is that? Okay, so we're gonna treat this as a 4 big blind shove with 7 queen. So, queen 7. I'm gonna let it go. Again, I think it's a positive EV call. The only reason I'm letting it go is because he raised instead of shoved. That's the only thing. So we want to call here, or we want a raise. We don't want him to call though. I guess we could just shove. We can play a pot with him if he wants to call. There we go. Okay, whatever. Obviously, nothing we can do here but hope, and looks like it's not going to work out. So that's unfortunate. Yeah. Absolutely nothing we can do. And ace-2 with 3 big blinds, unfortunately. I think that's a shove. And the only issue is I don't want it to look like I'm tilted. I don't want them to call me super light. This is a perfectly reasonable shove, and I don't really have time to just cool off for a minute with the blinds like this. I need to make every possible positive EV play. This is pretty close. I think it's a call. Yeah, I think we. The only issue is if we care so much about second place prize money. It's another $40 that we could let it go in hopes that this guy busts himself. I think some of these general what to call, what to fold changes a little bit when you get to a point where you know, there is a $40, what am I doing my math wrong? 30, 40, yeah, like a $40 prize jump. So let's see if this should get all in every time. He can't fold here. Oh, that's terrible. I'm ready. Let's get this over with. I'm ready here too. I'll pause it. Alright, breaks over. Yeah, see now I'm actually going to fold because he's lower than us. So at this point, you know, this guy's pretty much booked the win. I could call here because to get third place, he has to come in first, he has to come in second, and I have to come in third. And that seems unlikely. But we'll just see what happens here. If he folds, I'm going to be pissed. Oh god. She's still on break. Okay. Well, 8-6, 8 king is didn't really have a good shot here. I guess there was some free equity to be chopped up though. Alright, queens. That's easy. Alright, just no king, no king, no king. There we go. Nice. And we got second here. I'm gonna obviously just kidding, I don't expect him to take a chop. Queen 2 is an easy call. We're way ahead. There's the queen. Alright, and now we actually aren't completely out of this thing. Alright, so my HUD changes up a little here. Yeah, 4 big blinds we can fold, 3-6, and now we're on to our heads up mode. So we can do this perfectly. This is going to be a call. A fold would be great too, but I mean we're certainly ahead of any two. So we call. Okay, well, we've got him dominated. There's the 3. It's actually a pretty clutch 3 because usually this would just be a chop. Alright, and one more double up and we're ahead. And we are in push fold mode. 8-2's a fold here. We're at 7 big blinds. And that's a fold also. So 6 big blinds. We're shoving a lot of hands. That's one of them. Okay. And this is just the chart. You just follow the chart and you push fold perfectly, and that's all you can do. I mean, technically, yeah, you can offer him a chop, do whatever, but this is we want him to call here with Ace-8 or King-8 or something like that. Get a nice double up. 5-6, we can let that go. But see how much he's folding now. I mean, I know his thought process. His thought process is, well, I'm ahead. I don't want to shove and get caught by a big hand. But that's not how this really works. It's just not. You got to be pushing a pretty wide range in these spots. Now, maybe he just got a real nasty run of cards like I did. I don't know. I can't see his cards. King-8 with 6 big blinds. I think he's playing pretty tight, but I just can't fold, and that would have been wrong to fold. Now this guy's pushing. Okay, good game. Alright, well we got second place, $112, no problem there. Okay, now these twos, we're getting 5-3, some dead money, and he's got 3 big blinds. I mean, 5-3 against any two, but if he has a pair, we're dominated. If it were, yeah, that's fine. Alright, so blow that up a little bit. And then let's pull up lobby. Look at the prize structure. I used to think this was like, kind of a bad thing to do, but I mean, it's pretty good to know where you're at and what you want to do. So this guy min raises. Going to be really dependent on the action, but as we can see, he's been aggressive. He's raising 21% of his hands. Let's see if we can, early position. I mean, 13%. I mean, for all we know, he's min raising, a lot of hands. Ace Jack is probably ahead of his range, and let's go ahead and try to get it in. So this isn't the worst thing in the world. All we need is an ace or a 10. There it is. Nice. All right. Big pot, and we're back in it. So obviously running pretty well, but I'm okay with that. That's what you need to do in tournaments. Looks like we are going to run into a second video. I wish I had more going on, but I mean, this is the final table. I know it's only a 45 man, but still. Alright, so King 9, and let's pay attention here. When I see stuff like this, it's one of two things. It's either a guy trying to make his hand look big, or a guy with a big hand trying to make someone come over the top. So when you see something out of the ordinary like that, make sure you pay attention. So, alright, so now we have a note on this guy for Evermore. And, he got there, so it's good to know. So, what do you have? 4 big blinds? Or 4M, so 8 big blinds.